Welcome back to another YouTube video. Time to talk about Raw and NXT. Judgment Day were a large part of the show. Dominic versus Ricochet. Dominic beat him. JD McDonough versus Rollins. Rollins beat JD McDonough. And Cody, not Cody, Damian Priest versus Sami Zayn. Cody did show up at the end of the show. Jey Uso was also involved in that little beatdown, like afterwards. Match ended in DQ because Jay beat up everybody in Judgment Day. So that beatdown, and then Cody came out to save Jay, and then Cody cut a little promo. That was like our little go home thing for Raw. The last segment of Raw. But anyway, Creed Brothers, they're on Raw now with Ivy Nile versus Alpha Academy. The Creed brothers beat Alpha Academy in their debut, so they won their Raw debut, so that's good. Imperium lay out The Miz after The Miz is like, I've been serious before, because Gunther was like, you're never serious. Miz is like, serious when I won the IC title and made it more relevant, or made it relevant. Serious when I main evented John Cena in one of the worst WrestleMania main events. Not one of the worst ever, just one of the worst. Because it didn't really mean anything. But anyway, Nakamura cut a promo talking about trying to find his next sacrifice. Apparently, that's Akira Tozawa next week on Raw. Xia Li beat Candice via referee stoppage. That was interesting. Drew, pre-tape promo from Drew, video package. You know how it goes. Becky basically put over Lyra Valkyria. And then I already talked about JD McDonough and JD McDonough versus Sami Zayn is going to be on the pre-show for Crown Jewel. Sami Zayn's going to win that. Chelsea Green beat Natalia in the Trick or Street fight, which wasn't that great. But anyway, NXT Lola Vice versus Kalani Jordan. Lola Vice won. She now has the contract for a championship match whenever she wants it. We also had JC Jane and Thea Hale go for the women's tag belts in a losing effort because JC Jane tried to cheat and Andre Chase was like, no, you don't need to do that. Creed Brothers versus Angel Garza and Alberto, the last match on NXT for the Creed Brothers, probably. Creed Brothers win it. Match is good. Table spots, multiple table spots actually, into the chairs. I don't think they really use a ladder that much. Tiffany Stratton attacked Fallon Henley and injured her before they got in the ring to fight. So, I don't know. Tiffany Stratton just didn't want to fight Fallon Henley, I guess. Or she was mad at her for dressing like her last week. Who cares? Joe Gacy talking about um, him being evil and whatever his direction is next. I don't know what it is, but he didn't really say much. Metaphor, they're looking for the Heritage Cup Championship in a haunted house. You know what happens in haunted houses. People get scared. And that's exactly what happened here. They all got scared. They all ran away. And Akira Tozawa kept possession of the Heritage Cup, which is not his because he didn't win it. Dominic versus Nathan Frazier. Dominic beat Nathan. Why? Because Rhea Ripley interfered, of course. So there you go. Braun Breaker versus Mr. Stone. This match was Mr. Stone getting little offense and then Braun Breaker pretty much dominating. And Braun Breaker won, obviously. Alba Fire and Isla Dawn are like backstage and they're talking to Shotzi. They talked to Shotzi and Scarlett. They took over as host. And then when the tag match happened, they're on the perch looking down at the champions. So teasing a title shot or going for the belts, I guess. because they had the belts before, technically, before when they were split, when one of them was NXT and one of them was just the women's tag titles. They were NXT tag champs. Anyway, Ilya Dragunov versus Carmelo Hayes. Match was awesome. Ilya Dragunov wins because Carmelo Hayes got distracted by Trick Williams coming out. I have no idea if Carmelo Hayes attacked Trick Williams. All right. But the look on his face kind of said otherwise. He was like, "What? What are you doing back here?" But yeah, I have no idea. I mean, obviously, we're gonna get that answer at some point. Let's see, Crown Jewel 2023. Let's see if we can check this match card, shall we? I know we got John Cena and Solo. I think John Cena is gonna win that. I know we got JD and Sami Zayn. Sami's gonna win that. And we have, yep, Sami and JD just got added. I said Sami's gonna win. Rollins and Drew. Rollins, because Drew's not signed to a new contract yet. Rhea, Nia, Shayna, Zoe, Raquel. Rhea Ripley is gonna retain. Obviously. Roman versus Logan Paul. Wait, sorry. Roman versus LA Knight. Roman's gonna beat him. LA Knight versus no LA Knight. Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio. Logan Paul is gonna beat Rey. Cody versus Cody versus Damian. Cody's gonna win. John Cena versus Solo. John Cena. I want him to win. Io versus Bianca. Io's gonna retain. I'm calling that now. Anyways, that's everything. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Happy wrestling, everybody. See you guys later.